And we've got some big breaking news that's coming to us first here on India Today. This is a major boost for Make in India in defense, something that the Prime Minister has been talking about for a long time. The Indian Army, we can now confirm, has chosen an Indian drone for troops stationed in the Ladakh friction points with China. A 130 crore rupee drone deal, historic in terms of value, in terms of numbers, has been signed with an Indian firm called ideaForge based in BENGALURU. ideaForge will be building hundreds of these drones. The number is undisclosed, but we believe it is in the hundreds that will be supplied to the Indian Army. And the troops will be using these drones that you can see in these images. It's called the Switch. It takes off like a helicopter, it flies like an aircraft, and it will be used by infantry and special forces in the high altitude areas of Ladakh to keep tabs on enemy movements on the other side. The company ideaForge is a fully Indian company. It's a fully Indian drone, and this comes in the wake of a history of drone imports by India. It's a huge validation for Atmanirbhar defense. You may think these are just infantry drones, pretty basic, not advanced weaponry, but these are the drones that make all the difference when it comes to army units at the very smallest level. Take a look at this report that we've put together on this big deal that's just been signed. A standoff that has stretched for over 250 days, with troops from India and China massed at the frontier, in some places just tens of meters from each other in eastern Ladakh. This warlike scenario has extended since the summer of 2020 and shows no signs of abating. But amidst the icy freeze, the Indian Army has sent out a major message today, one that stretches beyond the freezing atmosphere here in Ladakh. In a landmark move for Atmanirbharta in defense, the Indian Army has awarded a historic deal worth nearly 130 crore to an Indian company to supply military drones for troops deployed in the Ladakh high-altitude friction points. The Switch drone, seen here in video footage of trials conducted last year, will be built by its maker ideaForge in Bengaluru and supplied in large numbers to the Army very quickly. Weighing less than 7 kilograms and with a flight time of 2 hours, these drones will be launched by Army troops or special forces and can conduct surveillance and intelligence gathering missions at ranges out to 15 kilometers and altitudes of over 4,000 meters, allowing Indian troops to keep a flexible, fully Indian eye on the other side when necessary.
ideaForge UAVs are built like a bird and tested like a tank. This procurement is a testimony to this. The trial saw about a dozen Indian and global companies compete to meet the customer's operational requirements. ideaForge's Switch UAV was the only product that could meet the expectations as well as exceed them.
The Switch is a hybrid drone in the sense that it takes off vertically like a helicopter and then transitions into level flight like an airplane. It's the first major Indian contract for an Indian drone. India has almost always otherwise imported drones for surveillance. While the Indian Army has used small numbers of Indian drones in the past, including Chinese drones, this massive contract for fully indigenous drones is a major boost for the Vocal for Local campaign in defense and the Prime Minister's clarion call for self-reliance. This is especially true since these drones were chosen above offerings from abroad, including Israel. The drones will enter service in a matter of weeks and will be in the hands of Indian Army troops in eastern Ladakh. Bureau Report, India Today. Let's go straight across to India Today. Abhishek Bhalla and Gaurav Sawant for more on this story. Gaurav, historic defense deal that's just been signed, affirming, Atmanirbharta in defense. We've just heard that the Indian Defense Ministry, the Indian Army, has placed an order worth 150 crores for fully Indian drones by ideaForge.
Shiv, this is huge, and these drones are desperately required by soldiers deployed not just in Jammu and Kashmir but also in eastern Ladakh, especially infantry soldiers and the special forces. From time immemorial, Shiv, as you know, soldiers always wanted to know what's happening on the other side of the hill. Where the more you know, the better your decision-making capabilities are. And the enemy manages to camouflage himself for some time beyond what the naked eye can see. Low altitudes is what you require from what the herons and the searchers do. So this is exactly what the doctor ordered as far as the infantry is concerned. At platoon level or company level, where a patrol is going out and it wants to see what's happening on the other side, you just launch this from restricted areas. So it takes off as like a helicopter and then goes out, can go up to 2 kilometers for 2 hours,
Yes.
can go up to 7 kilometers in some areas. So Shiv, you know, this actually surveys the entire area and lets those soldiers know the area of their responsibility and how they look after it better, and then you can retrieve it and then take a better decision. Numbers are very important. So multiple drones can be sent out at different times to keep an eye on the adversary, and then you keep improving on what you have for better drones in future. It's made in India.
Yes.
It's available in numbers and at all times, Shiv.
Incredible. Abhishek, you've also been reporting from Ladakh recently. You've been to some of the forward areas. These are drones that are desperately needed to keep tabs on tactical movements on the other side. You've heard feedback from troops on the ground about how this kind of capability is desperately needed. And this is just amazing because this requirement has been met by an Indian company, a fully Indian drone. We didn't need to look abroad for this.
That's right, Shiv. Not only that, the fact that these are indigenous drones, but also the fact that the entire process has been fast-tracked. These are two very important factors as far as this procurement is concerned. It was after the Doklam standoff when there was a need felt of having drones that can specialize in high altitude areas, because it was felt that there were certain gaps as far as surveillance and reconnaissance is concerned, and those gaps can be filled in now because these are drones that are extremely effective even in areas that are more than 15,000 feet, and these are exactly the places where the friction points are in Eastern Ladakh. So one can safely say that first Doklam, then Ladakh, and that's what has fast-tracked the entire procedure. And finally, the Indian Army has these indigenous high-tech drones that are specializing in high-altitude areas, and this requirement of the Indian Army has been met very early.
Incredible. These drones are going to be manufactured in their hundreds, and we'll keep our viewers posted on that. We understand that the drones have already begun being manufactured, and ideaForge will begin delivering them to the Indian Army in a matter of weeks. They will be sent up to the high altitude areas of Eastern Ladakh where they will be in action. I can tell you the Indian Army is very much looking forward to this. And the cherry on top, fully Indian, Atmanirbhar is no longer just a slogan. It's really being implemented in this form. Thank you very much, Gaurav and Abhishek.